the newest Nike ad is making headlines with Browns fans. It features Odell Beckham Jr. as the centerpiece of the ad atop the Statue of Liberty, shedding his Giants uniform, revealing his Browns gear underneath.
All right. Wow.
He looks pretty good in the brown and orange, right?
I've barely seen him in it.
Everybody's been waiting for that glimpse, right? And we finally get it.
Next week he'll be in it. I promise you.
I like the quote today where, what did he miss? The offense is pretty much what he missed in those 3 weeks.
There was a different side to Freddie Kitchens about that today, and a lot of people were wondering, is that just Freddie being Freddie? And what we're talking about is exactly what Will said. I mean, they said, what are you looking forward to next week when Odell Beckham Jr. arrives? Seeing him. And the second one was, what does he miss? The offense. And you wondered, I mean, was there a message about that? Because, you know, a lot of players are out there. Remember, it's voluntary. And they're out there, you know, hustling and really trying to learn this thing, and he's going to float in on Tuesday.
Yeah, and this is the first-time head coach, so we're not sure exactly how to take him on in some of these press conferences and things.
And I think people are going to learn about him. You know, he is a great guy, and he wants to have a lot of fun, but fun is in winning. But when it's time to, you know, really lay down the law, he is doing that.